In today's video, I'm going to be attempting to do Shopify dropshipping only following Andrew Tate's real-world course, which used to be called the Hustlers University 4.0. Now, the whole purpose and goal of this video is to see how much money or how much knowledge I can learn following Andrew Tate's real-world course. So for the next 7 days, I'm going to be learning everything they teach within the course step by step. So I'm not going to deviate from anything they say. I'm just going to be following it and doing it to a T. And I'm going to be giving myself a $1,000 budget to see how much money I can make back investing it into the dropshipping and e-commerce module within this course. Because inside of the real world course, they do teach other things like investing and loads of other online businesses. I'm only interested in the e-commerce and dropshipping section. Now, I'm pretty sure everyone knows who Andrew Tate is. He's super successful, super wealthy, and I think his net worth is estimated to be around about $500 million. So he's definitely got the credentials and the money to get people to want to learn from him. So I'm super excited to see what I can learn within the Hustlers University 4.0. So the roadmap for this challenge is to learn everything inside of the course, which is going to teach me how to do product research, how to build a Shopify dropshipping store, how to make some ads, how to run my ads on TikTok and Facebook, and see how much money I can make in the next 7 days. So the first thing that I need to do is sign up to the real world, which is $50 a month, and get access to the community and the lessons. So before we actually get into the challenge video today, I'm going to be doing a massive giveaway. Anything that I do within this dropshipping business that you see today, I'm going to be giving it away, whether it be the store, whether it be the ads, the videos that get made, anything that I create within this challenge, I'm going to be giving it away. And all you've got to do to enter the giveaway is hit 5,000 likes on this video, leave a comment why you want to win, and then I'll be picking a winner on my Instagram. Now, the giveaway is going to be worth between $1,000 and $2,000. Now, there's two quick things I need to quickly go over. One being anything that I do in today's video is purely for entertainment purposes. And the second thing is anything that I mention or showcase in this video, I'm not endorsing it and I'm not promoting it. I am just purely following what's being taught. With all of that being said, guys, grab yourself some popcorn, grab yourself some snacks, and let's get straight into it. So guys, it's day one of the challenge and I've successfully been able to sign up to the real world so I can start learning all the topics. Now, my goal for today is to find the product, build the website, and try and get some ads launched. So what I need to do right now is find a winning product, because a winning product is the most important part of the dropshipping business. If you're selling a really bad product or a product that people don't want right now, then you're not going to make any money. So the good news is there's loads of lessons and modules inside the real world teaching me how to do product research, how to do the criteria, loads of different methods to actually find products for free and paid methods. So I'm really excited to see what I'm going to learn. So the only bad news I've got for you guys is Andrew Tate, or Top G, isn't teaching these modules himself. I didn't think he would, but he isn't doing it. He's actually got people from the outside in to teach these modules. And I do believe from what I've read or from what I've seen, they are all experts in this field. So with all of that being said, guys, let me get on with some product research and I'll play a time lapse of me doing it. So 30 minutes later, guys, I've been able to find the product that I want to use for this challenge, and I'm going to show you exactly how I found it using the teachings within the real world. Now, this method I've actually never seen before or never learned about it before, and it's actually really good, solid method. So I came to this website called As Seen on TV, which is one of the free methods they teach within the course, and they show you loads of winning products. Now, I believe this website is a website where they actually talk about these on a TV program and they make a lot of money. So it's a valid website getting lots of volume and lots of traffic, and all of these products are selling. So what I did, guys, is I went to the new arrival section of this website and I kept scrolling down. And when I was scrolling down, I took into consideration the product criteria list that they teach within the course, which is, does it have a wow factor? Is it a problem solver? Is it something that you've not seen in stores before? And other little things. Now, while scrolling down, this product stood out to me here, which is called the Pocket Mouse, because I've never seen this product before. And as you guys can see, this company here is selling it for $20. And remember, this website is one of those companies where it's a TV program. You call up to buy, or you can go to their website. You can see they're selling it for $20, and I was able to find it on AliExpress here, and they're buying it for around about $10. Now, before I even went on AliExpress to look for the product, I looked at the description and watched the video that they've got on the website, and it really grabbed my attention, and I thought it had some crazy wow factor, and it's also a problem solver. Now, they give me some additional things to do once I find the product on AliExpress. So as you guys can see, I did find it, and the first thing is you don't want to be be selling anything under 4.5 star reviews. So this matches the criteria, and you want to make sure it's got at least 1,000 orders plus. You can see here it's got 1,000 orders plus, so it met the next part of the criteria. Now the next criteria they teach is the Google Trends method. So I went onto Google Trends and I searched for mouse pen, and I sorted it by the United States, last 12 months, and Google Shopping, because I'm only interested in people that are looking to buy this on Google Shopping. So as you guys can see by looking at the graph, it's currently trending on Google Shopping because you can see the current trend right here in the jagged line. Now the next criteria method they teach is by going to Amazon and searching for your product, and they want you to look at the amount of reviews that they've got for each one of these sellers, not to look at the quality of the reviews, but to look at how many people are ordering the product. Because if there's loads of reviews for a product on Amazon, that means there's loads of people ordering it. So if, for example, 100 people leave reviews, there's at least 1,000 people that have bought the product. So if we scroll down, you can see my product's coming up, and there's loads of reviews for different sellers. This one's got 243, 20. There's also one up here with 72. There was also one that I found a minute ago that had 900. I can't find it now, but there's definitely one that I found before with like 960 reviews, which means that they've got around about, let's say, 5,000 orders. I was also able to find other reviews and loads of order amounts for other products. Now they're not identically the same as the one that I'm trying to sell, but they do the same objective in terms of it's a magic mouse pen that you can use on the go and it's portable. So it's going to be the same audience that's buying the product. And I also found loads of reviews like this one here with 11,000 orders. One of the last criteria that they taught within the real world is by using paid tools. Now the paid tool that I'm going to be using is Peakster, and what you can do is you can go onto these paid tools and look at the demand by looking on Facebook ads or TikTok ad spy tool. But I actually came to this one here that I like to use a lot called Product Explore, and what you do is you search for the name of the product or the niche, and then you can sort it by income. So this is going to show you other drop shipping stores selling similar products or the same product as you, and it's going to show you how much money they're making on a monthly basis. So you can see I search for mouse, and you can see these stores here are making $48,000, $46,000. I was able to find an identical store selling the same product, this one right here, and you can see they're doing $1,000 a month. There was another one that I found that was doing $6,000 a month, so I was able to validate it by that as well. Now that was an optional criteria that they teach because it is a paid method, but I thought whilst I've got this software, I might as well use it. So now I've picked my product for this challenge. I need to now build my Shopify dropshipping store, and there's loads of modules and lessons in the real world going over how to build your logo, how to make your website, how to download all the apps. So I've got around about 2 hours worth of videos to watch, so I'll catch you guys in a few hours after I've watched the modules and built the store. So I'll turn on another time lapse. So guys, after around about an hour and a half to 2 hours, I've built the website following exactly what they taught inside of the real world. So as you guys can see on my phone screen, I've got the website open and I've called it yourmousepen.com. It's a very simple but very easy way to understand what the product is. I'm basically saying it's your mouse pen and I'm directly talking to the consumer. And you can see here, I've gone for a very basic color scheme. They taught a 3 color scheme to keep it very simple as well. So I've gone for a navy blue, white and gray. and you can see the logo there says Mouse Pen TM. Now they gave us a website to use, a free website to use to actually create these logos. They do look really good. Now after that, this is the home page, and I believe they taught us to use the refresh theme, which is a completely free theme to use. So as you guys can see on the announcement bar, it does say free shipping on all orders today, and the coach did give us one of those as a template. He did give us 2 other options as well, but I thought I'd go with that one. And then on the home page, you can see he told us to put a simple photo at the top, and he gave us a website to use for stock images. And then if you scroll down, you can see the actual product section here. So this is the featured product, and you can see it's called the original Mouse Pen TM. You got some reviews there. He also told us to use an app, which I'll show you later, to import all of the different features onto the website. You can see I've got my color options, and you can see here I've got a little video at the bottom. Now if we go to the actual product page itself, guys, you can see there's a lot more information here. So you can see I've got all these photos here, which they teach you how to get. Then you can see here I've also got my reviews again. Then I've got the buy more, save more. Again, they taught us how to do this with an app they recommend, which I'll go over in a minute. Then they go over the product description of the product. The product description is actually really good, and they taught us how to make this again inside of the real world course. They taught us how to make these using AI technology, and again they gave us these drop down menus, and again they taught us how to do this with the app they recommend, so you can see specifications. Then to finish off, you can see we got those reviews that have been imported, and at the bottom we have got the video. Then you've got the footer, and again the footer is the same template that I've used from one of the coaches in the lessons that they teach us to use. So now you guys know what the website looks like. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. I'll be honest with you guys, it's a very simple website they teach you how to create. Now they do teach you to create a niche store with upsells and stuff. I wanted to go with a very simplistic one product store, and that's why I went with that option, but it's pretty much 90% the way they teach us how to do it within the real world. Now I do believe that they could make the website creation section a lot better. I do feel like that is quite empty, but as I said to you guys at the start, I'm going to stick to the plan. Just go and do exactly what they teach you. Don't change it, don't add anything, just do what they teach you. Now the positive side in terms of the real world when it comes to creating the website and the dropshipping store is they do go over every little thing, like getting the domain name, downloading the app, showing you how to download the apps and install them and set them up. So it is quite thorough when it comes to each little section that you need to do when it comes to building the website. Now if you guys want to start a Shopify store, make sure you check out my link in the description, because you're going to get 2 months for $1 per month. So it's $2 for 2 months instead of paying $29.99. And then you're also going to get a $50 app credit using my link, and by using my link you get exclusive content by just me myself. So what happens is when you use my link, Shopify email you, and on that email there'll be a link to exclusive content that I don't put on YouTube. So there's loads of benefits by using my exclusive link, and it helps support the channel, so make sure you go out there and use it. So before I move on to the next part of the challenge, I just want to quickly show you guys what the back end looks like on this Shopify store based on what the coach taught us within the course. Now he taught us to download a few different apps. The main one was Vitals, because he says that everything's within that one app. Now I don't normally use Vitals. This is really the first time me using it, and they've got like product reviews in there, product upsells. They've got loads of cool things like currency converters in that app. So that's what the coach taught us to use to get all of those features on our website. The coach also went over how to set up Klaviyo and SMS Bump, which is email marketing and text message marketing, to help us with our abandoned carts. So guys, now I've got my product of choice for the challenge. I've built my website, all the apps are installed, we're all ready to go. The next thing that I need to do based on the teachings inside of the real world is I need to get my video ads made, and then I need to set up some TikTok ads and Facebook ads. Now before I can even do any of those, I need to first off by getting my video ads. Now within the real world, they teach us a few different platforms that we can use to buy to get our video ads created. So for example, they mention Biaheza, they mention viral ECOM ads, and some other platforms to use. Now with all of those options that they mentioned, I decided to go with viral ECOM ads because they're more suited and designed for when you're launching a brand new dropshipping product and you've not scaled it yet and you just want quick, easy videos creating. So it's basically for beginners that haven't seen any sales yet. So I went on to viral ECOM ads and I ordered a Facebook package and a TikTok ads package. So now I need to wait for viral ECOM ads to deliver the video so I can launch my ads. But before I do that, the coach has instructed us to set up our TikTok ads manager, our business manager for TikTok and for Facebook. And that can take up some time because you need to do the pixel, you need to do all the events tracking. So I'm going to go off, learn the modules on how to do that and get them ready. So as soon as I get my videos delivered, I can set up the ads straight away. So I'll be catching up with you guys in a few hours to maybe a day once I've launched my ads to show you exactly how I've launched my ads and what videos I got created. So guys, it's day 3 of the challenge, and I didn't catch up with you guys yesterday because not really much happened, but today the ads have been running for a full 24 hours. It might just be slightly over 24 hours. And before I actually get into showing you guys the results on the ads after the first day, I do want to show you the video creatives that I got made by viral ECOM ads, as I haven't shown you that yet. So I'll play a few of them on the screen. So as you guys just saw the video ads, now I did get them made for TikTok and for Facebook, and the videos are very simple, but they get the point across. So as you guys can see, I'm inside of the TikTok ads manager. Now inside of the course, they teach you if you want to run paid ads to do it on TikTok or Facebook, but I'm doing both at the moment. And you can see this is the campaign here, and I made it yesterday, and you can see it's spent already $83. Now inside of the course, they teach us to make one campaign, and they teach us to make 5 different ad groups or 6 different ad groups at $20 a day. So you can see $20, $20, $20, $20 as the minimum per day. Then they recommend that you test between 1 to 3 different videos out. So you can see this one says V1, V2, and V3 because these are different variations of the video. So inside of the ad group, this is what they teach us to do. Change the optimization event to complete payment. Do TikTok only as the placement. Don't use creative type. Use custom targeting. And they recommend Canada and the United States. Languages all. Then they recommend these age groups. Then they also recommend that you do 1 broad interest per ad group, and then they recommend that you set the budget to $20 and then set the ad to run all day at midnight the following day, with the bid strategy being lowest cost. So you can see if we look at all the different ad groups, you can see they've got different names, and the different name represents the different interest that I've used as the targeting. Now I spent a lot of time yesterday going through all the materials in the course about killing your campaigns, scaling them, when you should move on to another product, and they gave us loads of different strategies. They gave us an aggressive killing strategy, they gave us an aggressive scaling strategy, so they covered all aspects. Now the one that I was most interested in was when to kill as soon as possible, because when I look at this data based on what they taught us, these are performing really bad. Now if you look at the CPC, which stands for cost per click, they said that you want them to be under $1 after 24 hours or after $100 has been spent, and you can see that all my CPCs are way above $1, and you can see it's crazy the CPCs that I'm getting. So this isn't a good metric. Now one of the biggest metrics they told us to use is if you do not get a sale after $100, then you should kill the product. And I've pretty much almost spent $100, and I've only got 1 add to cart. I haven't even got a sale yet. So these are some major red flags within this ad group and these campaigns for this product. So because of these poor metrics that I'm seeing for my product with TikTok ads, I'm going to kill the product straight away because I'm sticking to the aggressive killing strategy that they teach us in the course. I'm gonna be honest with you guys, I think it's a great killing strategy that they teach you because they don't want you to get emotionally attached to the product and move on if metrics look bad. That way you're not wasting money. So I think it's a great option to do it like this. So if we take a look at the Shopify analytics, you can see since we started the ads, we've had 143 sessions, we've had 4 add to cart, 3 reach checkout, but 0 of them have converted. Now something else that I want to point out is I did want to run Facebook ads for this product, but I wasn't able to do it because when they told us how to create the business manager and the ad accounts, I didn't have any issues. I was even able to get mine verified, which is really good. But then when I went to actually add a payment method to the account, I kept getting this error code here, and I've contacted Facebook support and they've looking into this, and they said that it could be fixed between 3 and 5 days. So that's going to take way too long. It's important for you guys to see this kind of stuff because these are the type of issues that you get time and time again with Facebook, whether it be ad account bans, whether it be payment methods not working. There's always some issues that you get with Facebook. Now they do teach us how to use agency accounts in the course, because with agency accounts you don't get any issues like this. You can just use them straight away. The only downside to using agency accounts are they're very expensive. You have to pay $1,000 up front and then they take a percent. So that's not a very good realistic thing to do as a beginner. And And they do tell you that in the course. So that's why I'm not using agency accounts for Facebook or TikTok, because it's not beginner friendly. Now, just to clarify how I'm ending day 3 is I'm going to kill the initial product because it's performing absolutely terrible on TikTok, and I'm going to try 2 new products. So I'm going to move my store into a niche store and try and test aggressively. So this is the first product that I'm going to try after, and this one is a leg massager, a neck massager, and I've been seeing this go viral on TikTok recently, and that's another product research method that they teach us in the course. And then I'm also going to try this carbon fiber titanium wrist to try and make you feel better throughout the day. And again, I've seen this go viral on TikTok as well, and it fits into one of those niches that do really, really well on TikTok ads from what I've seen before. So these are my 2 new products that I'm going to be adding to my store. I will have to redesign my whole store again, change the domain name, change the logo to fit a niche store, but I'm going to get it done today, and then I'm going to start launching my ads. So I'll be catching up with you guys in around about 1 to 2 days after I've created a brand new site for these, and I've also launched the ads for them on TikTok, and hopefully my Facebook account gets sorted by then so I can also launch them on Facebook, and then I'll get back to you guys with some early results for these 2 new products. So guys, it's day 6 of the challenge, and sorry for not catching up with you on the prior days. Honestly, not much really happened till today, which is the last day of the challenge, which is great. So I've got loads to share with you, and I'm also going to give you my conclusion on what I thought of the challenge and what I think of Hustlers University 4.0 or the real world. So the first thing that I need to show you guys is the changes that I made to the website, because remember, I added 2 new products to the website, which is this body massager and this titanium health bracelet, and I changed the company name to yourhealthgain.com, and you can see it's the same logo design, just different name, and I changed this banner icon here, and I also added these 2 other products. So I basically turned this one product store into a niche health and fitness store. And again, I didn't deviate from the plan, and I stuck completely to what the course taught me, and I've kept the product page again for this product and the other one the exact same, with the drop down menus and the simplicity of the product page. So now I've got 2 products added to my website. That means I launched 2 campaigns on TikTok and on Facebook for both of these products. So if we take a look at the TikTok ads first, and then I'll show you the Facebook ads. So as you guys can see inside of the TikTok ads manager, I've got one campaign here called body massager test 2 health bracelet. So I've got 2 different campaigns for 2 of the different products. Now I actually launched these ads yesterday, which would have been a Friday, because by the time I got the videos back from viral ECOM ads, it was on the Friday. So I actually had 1 day to run these ads, and you can see here the budget was $200 for the day for each one of these products. Now the only changes that I made within these campaigns compared to the first ever product that I tested in this challenge was I split tested the budgets. So you can see this one here is 30, this one here is 50, this one here is 30. So I basically just wanted to see which budget would work the best for my product, because the coach inside of the course said minimum 20, but you can play around with the budget. So I decided to play around with the budget. I didn't just also decide to play around with the budget, I also did something called TE, which is target expansion, and this basically enables the ad platform to expand the audience that you're looking to target. That way you're going to get seen by more people. Now by doing those 2 changes, you can see here I've spent $50 on this ad group, and I've made it a TE ad group. You can see we actually got 1 sale from this ad group since I made those changes. Now this was the ad that I ran for the muscle massager, and you can see here I've created a new identity called Your Health Gain. I did a video again, and I also changed the text, and I'd saying 30% off ending soon. So I did a call to action, and I used the new URL, and the videos, I'll actually show you a quick preview of the videos on the screen. Now I'm not going to show you every single video that I got made for this product. I'm only going to show you the winning creative, which is the one on the screen. So I'll play it now. So as you guys just saw, that was the winning creative for this product. I got 3 videos made, and it was version 2 that performed the best. Now, if we actually take a look at the titanium health bracelet ad groups, you can see it was these 2 ad groups here that got me the sale. Now, the price for these ad groups were $50. So I actually had the budget on these 2 at $50. So I realized if I wanted to convert people on TikTok, I was having to spend $50 on the ad group to actually get sales. So basing it on that data, that means I had to spend $30 more than I was spending originally, which was $20, just to start seeing conversions. Now, the only downside to that is I'm spending a lot more money per ad group. So what I could do from here, if I wanted to scale forward and see if the product is truly a winner based on what they teach us in the program, is turn off all the other spenders and only run 2 of these that are spending $50 a day. That way I'm still spending $100 a day, but I'm only running 2 ad groups. Because right now, looking at the data, I am nowhere near profitable, because you can see here my cost per purchase is way too high. $54, $33. So it's way too high for me to see profit. So how I was able to work out if I'm going to be profitable is they teach you in the course to use ROAS calculators like this one on the screen. So you put your cost of goods here, which is your product cost and shipping cost, and then your selling price. So then it gives you the cost multiplier, the profit margin, and the break even ROAS. So for me to be profitable, I need to see numbers above 1.4. Now, if we cross-reference that data to the Shopify analytics, you can see here since we started the challenge about a week ago, I've achieved around about $120 in sales. And you can see we started getting sales last night. So within that one day, we've had that massive incline of sales. So technically, the ads that I ran yesterday were technically successful in the testing process. Because in the Hustlers University course, they teach you that if you don't get a sale within $100, you should kill your product. Now, technically, I was getting sales within my first $50 of running the products in those campaigns. So technically, I can scale these products according to what they teach me in the Hustlers University course. So if we look at the Shopify analytics to go through all the other data, you can see my conversion rate is really low, 0.49, and the industry average is around about 1.5 to 2. And you can see I've got 18 sessions add to cart, only 3 converted, and 10 reached checkout. Now, all the sales did come through TikTok, and Facebook was a failure for me, but I will show you the Facebook analytics in a minute. So if we go back to the TikTok ads manager, just to have a look at some of the metrics that are really key that they teach you in the course. My CPC was really good on the body massager. It was only 2.43. Now, they say anything below $1 is good per ad group. So if you average it out, that's not too bad. And if you look at the health bracelet, it was around about 4.7, but that was technically my winning product because that was the product that actually made the most money and got the most sales. Now, if we also look at the CTR was higher on the body massager, but again, it wasn't the one that got me the most sales compared to the health bracelet that was slightly lower by around about 50%. So the CPMs are quite even. There was only around about $1 within it, but the overall metrics look better on the body massager compared to the health bracelet. But again, the health bracelet was the one that made me the most money. So if we take a look at the Facebook ads that I launched for these products, now I was able to get my Facebook ads running, and the only way I was able to do this was to reach out to an agency ad account company that I've always been using for all my other companies, and it's called Scale Affinity. This isn't a paid promotion. I've not been paid to say this. There's no paid promotions in this video. The reason why I reached out to them is because I've used them for all my other businesses, and I really wanted to see how these would perform on Facebook ads, and I couldn't get around the payment issue on the other ad account, so I had to use this one. But the good news is, because of that, I've been able to launch these ads on Facebook. So before I start breaking down these campaigns and the results, I just want to show you how they taught us to set these up in the Hustlers University. Now, they teach us to create one campaign per product, so that's why you got 2 here and the names of other product. Now, if we break down the therapy bracelet, you're meant to do 5 ad sets at a minimum of $10 per ad set, but I did 10 because I wanted to test it really aggressively, but they do say the budget needs to be a minimum of $10. Now, if we break down the ad set setup, you can see they get you to choose website, your pixel, conversion purchase as the event, then they choose $10 as a minimum. They set the start date at midnight the next day. They say the locations you should only target are the ones that you live in, or the main ones. So I've done the United Kingdom and United States. Age, they said leave it broad. They said as detailed targeting, you need to leave it to what is correlated to the product. So I did health and wellness. Placements, advancement placements, they taught us how to do. And then in terms of the ads they teach us to put within the ad sets, they say put 3 creatives under one ad set. So you can see V1, V2, and V3. Now, the way they get us to set up the ad, select our page, manual upload, video, and then you can see if I scroll down, I've used the headline 500 happy customers. The description is free track shipping. The call to action is shop now. And the primary text is a short info of the product and then a call to action. So this is the exact same way they taught us how to do it within the course. Now, for the other 2 ads per ad set, which is V2 and V3, the only difference is the video. The description, the headlines, all the same. The only thing that's different is the actual video. So because you guys haven't seen the Facebook video ads for these products, I will play the winning creative for each one. So as you guys just saw, those were the two winning creatives for the health bracelet and the body massager. So that's how they taught us to set up the campaigns for our products. And then in terms of analyzing the data, it's very similar to TikTok. Again, after you spend $100, if you haven't had a purchase, kill the product. They also teach us the same metric breakdown for like CPC needs to be under $1. So you can see these ones are actually really good, especially on the magnetic bracelet. It's under $1 by a fair amount. CTR, again, they want it between 1 and 2%. And then CPMs under 20 to 10. So again, the magnetic bracelet on Facebook's performing pretty good based on the analytics. Now, it's not had any sales yet. It's had a few initiate checkouts. And if we look at the budget, it has spent around about $93. So it's got around about $7 left till I'm allowed to make a decision to kill it or to carry on with the product. Now, what they teach us in the Hustlers University course is if you spend $100, but the other metrics like CPC, CTR looks good, then you should trial another ad set out. Now, if we look at the body massager, although it's only spent $12, the metrics aren't looking great. Like the CPC is really low, like the CPC is really high, the CTR is really low. So overall, the magnetic bracelet is looking way better. Now, the truth is, guys, I've made no sales or no money with these Facebook ads yet, but I still got around about $100 left to spend. And I'll be honest with you, I don't think they're going to make any sales. So guys, that pretty much wraps up the challenge. We spent around about $700 on TikTok. We did get all of our sales through TikTok, which is around about $120. If you work out the profit on those orders, it's only around about $50 to around about $40. So we're still in a loss. We've spent around about $150 on Facebook ads because it got so late into the challenge to actually get them to launch because of the ad account issues, and we still didn't make any sales. So that gets added to the loss, which is around about $150. And remember, the whole point of this challenge was to spend $1,000, including everything that I've bought. And I think I've gone over the budget, especially when you take into consideration the viral ECOM ads that I've had to buy on 3 different products. That's another like $200 to $300 that I've had to add to the total amount that I've spent. So I've gone way over budget on this challenge. So that does really clarify that it wasn't a profitable challenge. And then you got to take into consideration the monthly subscription of Hustlers University 4.0, which is $50. So we're getting to around about 1.3 to 1.4K at around about a loss. So guys, I know the Hustlers University 4.0 challenge for dropshipping is over, but we've had quite a big few changes since I recorded the outro. And that is, we've had like 4 more sales today, which is the day I recorded the outro. And I feel like it's only fair to add that into the video. So that's why I'm recording this on my phone. So yeah, we've done like $100 and something today on its own. And that's from, I believe, the TikTok ads. Maybe one was from the Facebook ads. So we're now at like almost $200 in revenue, maybe $250 in revenue. I'll send the screenshot so that they'll upload them on the screen. But that just shows you that as soon as you start finding a product that does well, and you kind of like narrow down the audiences to the ones that are performing the best, the creatives that are performing the best, you know, that's when you start seeing a big steam of success. So this is just to say that, you know, everything I've done is purely based on what was in the course, and it's starting to work out pretty well. I'm not saying perfect, amazing, but I'm saying it's doing pretty well. And something else that I wanted to mention to you guys is that, remember, I've only tested 3 products, and within those 3 products, I've found one that's doing okay. And normally for most dropshippers, it takes them between 10 and even 20 products to find one that does really, really good. So for this to be the 3rd product that's done really well, I really can't complain. And I just thought I'd bring this to your attention as it's only fair. So the truth is, guys, I really did follow the Hustlers University 4.0 or the real world, whatever you want to call it, to a T as best as I could when it comes to the website build, launching my ads, all of those different things. So I really did stay true to what they taught me in the course, and that's important to understand. Now, with all of this data and all of this feedback and me doing this challenge really helps give me some insights and thoughts on what I think of this course, whether you want to call it Hustlers University or the real world. And I genuinely think for $50 a month, it's not a bad course. For other courses out there, they're charging you $500, $1,000. You do get a lot of information in the course. You don't just get lots of information, you do get access to like a Discord-y looking chat where you can interact with the coaches, other people. So that's also a nice positive part. Now, I do definitely believe that there's room for improvement within the course. For example, the website design, I think, could be way better in the course. It should be around about an hour long of a video teaching you how to make a fully blown website, because it does lack a lot of features. Now, whether you have to use your own narrative or you have to use your own mind to go out there and make it better, but a lot of people are just going to follow what they're doing in the course. So if you're teaching them to make a very simple website, then most of them are just going to follow it as you show. And because the conversion rate on my website was 0.5, which is really bad, I do believe it's down to how simple and how empty they teach you how to make a website. Now, other parts that I think they can improve is like the ad strategies. Now, the actual metrics and killing and scale has been done very, very well. I think it's really good. But when it comes to actually launching the ads on TikTok and Facebook, I still believe they're using quite an old strategy, and they're not using variation strategies. They don't teach you to use image ads. They don't teach you to use the carousels. And I think you should split test these things in the start because it's important, especially when you look at the TikTok ad strategy that they're teaching you as the testing strategy. It's quite an old strategy that most people used as soon as TikTok became a thing in terms of advertising. So I definitely think they need to start teaching a newer advanced strategy or a newer testing strategy. Now, these are my only issues with the course. Overall, I still think it's very good, especially for $50 a month. You're getting a lot of information and a lot of resources and a chat as well. So you got to factor all that in. And honestly, for the price, you're getting a lot for your money. Now, I want to really address this. Although we technically didn't make profit in this video or this challenge, we still generated revenue. And remember, this course is designed for somebody that's maybe young or getting into their older age, wants to start a business, wants to make money online. And I've been able to make $120, which makes me believe now that if I was a beginner, wow, yes, you can really make money with e-commerce or drop shipping. So it's going to give you that belief to carry on till you see success. So for a beginner out there that's looking to start a business, I definitely think it's a viable option. And at the end of the day, again, knowledge is also important. That's things that people don't factor into price. Although we didn't make profit, you know, as a beginner, you're still going to learn a lot from it. Myself, I didn't learn too much from this because I already know a lot of things anyway. But as a beginner looking at this, they're going to learn a lot of things because they really do take you through the really tedious parts of the business that can take time to learn. Now, I do wish that they would teach you things like how to create your own video ads yourself because it would be cheaper and more efficient, especially for beginners. So there's little things like that that I really do hope they add into the course. And I also want to say again that I'm not endorsing anything that they're saying in this course. I'm not promoting it. I'm just giving you my honest thoughts and opinions on my experience using the course for 1 week and running a brand new dropshipping store. Now, not in a biased way, I still think the free courses that I release on this YouTube channel every year that range from 6 to 8 hours teaching you how to start a brand new dropshipping store is still the best content online for completely free. No payments, no emails. You get it all for free. I still believe the content that I generate is still the best for beginners to learn just because I've been doing it for years. I've seen people's results and I know the kind of work and effort that I put into these free courses. Not just the free courses that I put on this channel, but also all the other videos like when I teach you how to build a website that's an hour long. They're all high-end videos, high quality advanced strategies that are on this channel for completely free. You don't need to pay any subscriptions, add any information or email addresses. It's just here on the channel. But with all of that being said, guys, that is the end of this challenge. I hope you've enjoyed it. I hope you've learned something from it. Now, I do want to say a massive shout out to all the coaches and mentors inside of the Hustler University or the real world, whatever you want to call it, because they are out there trying to help beginners who do subscribe to that service, the information they need to start their first ever business to escape from, as Andrew Tate says, the Matrix. So with all of that being said, guys, let me know what challenge you want to see next on this YouTube channel, and I'll catch you on the next one. Peace out.